Hi, my loves. How are we doing? All right. I'm just coming in for another general read, and we know the drill, even though it's very general. If this doesn't apply to you, sit right with you. You don't want to hear what I have to say. That is completely okay. But I really do want to see what is something you need to hear for the time being. What is going on with this collective? What do you need to hear? Oh, okay. So I got the 10 of Wands, and I got the Sun at the bottom of the deck, and then I got the Page of Cups right here. I'm just kind of getting that your life is just getting started, so cut yourself some slack. Literally everything's going to be okay. There seems to be some form of comparison that is happening within yourself. You're comparing yourself to either other people or other situation. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles right there. Huh. I'm kind of seeing like you need to stop comparing yourself to other people. Everybody's timelines is completely different. Your timeline is completely different. There's clearly some form of hoarding that you're trying to do that is going on. You see that crow in the trees, like kind of collecting all of his pinnacles in the tree. I feel like that is something you're currently doing within yourself right now. It's like, again, with that 10 of Wands, I'm seeing you comparing yourself a little bit. It's like maybe the friends or family around you, colleagues, whatever the case is, maybe you're kind of seeing that people are getting engaged, or they're having babies, or they're buying that house, they're buying that car, they're going back to school, whatever the case is. Again, it's very general, so take it applies. And I think you're kind of doing with these pinnacles, saying, well, I should be having all of that by now. How come they're working on all these things? They're getting what they want, and I'm trying so hard to collect all these pinnacles in a tree and like kind of nurture this stuff, and I can't even get what I want. Again, I'm hearing you're just getting started with life. Your timeline is completely different with somebody else's. There's something about, there may be a little bit of jealousy on your end, but I'm more seeing, again, it's not like a jealousy that, you know, you're kind of like, oh, I wish they didn't have that stuff. It's more of like, good for you, but how come I can't have that? How come I haven't found my soulmate? How come I can't have this right now? How come I'm very stuck right now? And the one thing about being stuck and stagnant, people look at it so negatively. Yes, it could be annoying. It could be very frustrating and triggering, but stagnant only lasts temporarily. And this is kind of a lesson that the only person that can get themselves out of this stagnancy is yourself. But again, there is something about you need to cut yourself some slack. I could be talking to somebody truly that is, you know, really this collective. You could be really young, and in your mind, you should be having all these things by now. Or again, even if you're, you know, older, it's kind of like you feel like you're very behind, or like, oh, there's something about age for this collective. It's like, I should be having this by now. Or even when you were young, like really little, it's like you really envision in your mind, I'm going to be married, I'm going to have this and this and this by the time I'm 20, 30 some years old, and time has passed and you feel like you haven't accomplished anything. And it's not that you haven't accomplished anything. Yeah, 2 swords in reverse at the bottom deck. You're just not seeing the situation clearly. It's just simply not your time. You're not meant to have all these pinnacles in your tree all at once, all in the same timeline. Okay. What else? Yeah, 4 of Wands. There could be something about marriage specifically. There's something you really want in life. Like maybe you are, there's something about, I should be married by now, or I should have found my person by now, or I should be more elevated right now. And like I said, even if it doesn't, you know, you're not comparing with marriage. There's something about home life, okay? There's something that you are really craving, like I said, whether it is a person, or, you know, actually moving into your dream home or living on your own. Again, very general, so take it out of applies. And it's like you feel like you're not getting there. But again, I'm hearing you're way too hard on yourself on this case. And again, I brought up age. Like there's something a bit, again, it's like, well, I'm this years old. How come I don't have this by now? Like I said, I could be really talking to somebody that's really young. Like, again, I'm hearing your life is just getting started and you're really hammering down on yourself saying, yeah, I should be having this. Yeah, the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. You're doing the best that you can. But again, there's something about their, you know, your timeline is just not right now, but it doesn't mean it's not happening for you. And by the end of the day, when you compare yourself to other people, by the end of the day, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Yes, that person that you're looking at or you look up to, which again, with that jealousy, I think it's a very lighthearted energy. It's like you look up to a group of people or a certain person. It could be, you know, like related to maybe a masculine figure right here that you look up to, but regardless, it doesn't matter. It's kind of, by the end of the day, you don't know their internal struggles or external struggles. Like, yes, this person could be married and could have it all, but you don't know if they're struggling financially. It's like, you know, in a lot of ways, you got to recognize that everybody has anxieties. Everybody has burdens to take on, you know, and I think you do recognize that, but you're kind of seeing it as through rose-colored glasses. Well, I want that. I want that thing. They have that, though. And it's like, yeah, but by the end of the day, have you really was curious if that thing fulfills them? Again, their life is completely different than your life. Just because they have the things they want, you know, there's something about, are they happy with? And if they are with, you know, their accomplishments, and if they are, great, but there is something about you're not seeing the full picture on what goes on behind closed doors. You're just seeing it as right now, well, they have the one thing I want and this sucks, I don't. 10 of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You're waiting on your new opportunity to start. Like I said, this could apply to anything with love, you know, career, your life path, you know, moving situation, all of the above. I'm even hearing money. There's something about you could be really hard with your money right now as far as, well, I should be having this and life is just rough. It's like you really, I don't know, I just see this poor collective. You're really too tough on yourself. Page of Pentacles, said that for a reason, your manifestation, but Page of Cups, sorry. Page of Cups. Justice. That's what I'm saying right here. Like there's something about you got to shift your, you know, your attitude a little bit. Turn the negative into a positive. Stop looking at your glass half empty. And I know it's hard because you're looking at your reality, your surroundings behind it. I always tell people, if you wake up one morning and tell yourself, I'm going to have a bad day, odds are you're going to have a bad day. There is something about you. That's what I brought up at the beginning of this reading. The only person that could truly make you fulfilled in life and get you out of this stagnancy is yourself. You got to believe it. I feel like your guides are sending you signs saying you're getting there, you're on the right path, and this is not a message of you're on the wrong path at all. And I think that's something in a little bit of ways you're self-sabotaging your own manifestations. Like you're kind of waiting for that tarot reader or that sign to say you're going down the wrong direction, or no, it's not happening for you. I'm here to clear the air that you are. But again, the only person that can save you is you. Your guides could give you as many signs as they want to tell you you're okay, but you are just too tough on yourself. Yeah, Judgment with that Seven of Pentacles. You're foolish to think that the things that you want, all these things you're trying to collect, are not coming for you. If anything, again, I'm hearing your life is just getting started. There's already been calls and judgment calls, heavy Libra energy coming out of this, you know, that is already being shot towards your way towards you. Four of Wands. And then I got the Four of Pentacles right here. 44 could be a significant number. You could be seeing fours, 444 right here. One second. I'm also hearing don't miss the opportunities that are already coming for you. There's something with this Four of Wands you have in mind. You're really dead set that you want. Like I said, whether it's marriage or something about home life, whether it is literally buying that home or getting that career that you want, there's something about your home life you're really craving, that you're really manifesting. And I think you're so fixated on that. I'm here to take the blinders off, because with this Judgment right here, you're kind of missing some signs of what your guides are trying to shoot your way to lead you to your Four of Wands moment. You need to trust in timing. And again, stop comparing your life to everybody else's, because everybody's timeline is completely different. Yes, some people do get married in their early 20s. For you, it may come later in your 30s. For whatever the case is, you have no controlling of the time. And it's like you are really trying to hold on for this for dear life, saying, no, it's going my way. And they're telling you, let go of the Pentacles and let me just give the Pentacles to you. A lot of Earth energy right here. Do one more and we're done. then yeah, Nine of Cups, personal wish fulfillment is here. You're already fulfilled. You just need to take the rose-colored glasses right off. Take those blinders off. Look at your surroundings. Turn the negatives into a positive. Trust. I hope this helped, my loves. But until then, you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you.